Welcome back, students of Standard 8. A very happy new year to all of you once again. Today we are going to discuss about the various maths functions in Java. Not all of them, but the ones which are more important to you, we are going to discuss them. The first one is math.pow. Pow is a short form of power. Math.pow. A, B. Now this A and B can be both integer type, can be double type also. So for example, it tells us A to the power B. If you have an example here, that is math.pow 3, 2. And if you display that, it will give us the answer, that is 9.0. 3 into 3, that is 9.0. Okay. So whenever we have anything like that, suppose we have, say, if you want to express it, if you want to express this as, say, x to the power 5, then how are you going to write about this? We can write it as, the same thing can be written as here, math.pow x, 5. Okay, you can give a semicolon. So this is how we write. X to the power is represented as, to the power 5 is represented as math.pow x, 5. Okay. Then the next one, we have math.sqrt. Math.sqrt. And here you have A. It returns the square root of A. That means it is written this way. The square root of A. Okay. So suppose if it is this way, I'll write math.sqrt. Math.sqrt within bracket, if I write over here, that is 9. So the answer will be 3.0. They both return double type values. Okay, power also as well as sqrt also returns double type of value. Similarly, we have math.cbrt. CBRT means it is a cube root of A. Okay, the cube root of A can be written this way. Suppose if you have this way, that is, example is math.cbrt within bracket, say 125. So this will give us the answer 5.0. That is a cube root of 125. That is 5 into 5 into 5 gives us 125. So therefore 5 is the cube root of 125, and 125 is the cube of 5. Okay, 5 to the power 3. We can write that. Then the next one that we have is math.abs and A. This is a function that returns the absolute value of A. Now what does absolute value of A means? See, in your in the what you call lower classes, you might have studied about this way. There's a bar, like within the bar you have minus 7.5. So what happens? The answer you get is 7.5. That means it returns the absolute value, means this particular function is used to convert a negative number into positive number. Please remember, this is the function that is used, math function in Java, that is used to convert a negative number into positive. Okay. So if it is positive, it will remain as it is, but if it is negative, it will convert into positive. Then the next one, we have math.seal. Math.seal. Seal means ceiling. It comes from the word called ceiling. You know the meaning of ceiling, that is the top. Okay. So here what it does, it returns the integer that is either less than or equal to, it returns a whole number. Please remember, when I say integer means a whole number. It returns a whole number which is either equal to a or less than, or more than a. Okay, either equal to a or it is more than a. So like for example, if it is this way, double a is equals to 5.73. Remember, another word for me mat.ceil is, that is round up. Please remember, it doesn't perform approximation. It only moves to the next higher level. So a, if double a is 5.73, that means a, it 5.73, it lies between two positive integers, that is 5.0 and 6.0. Okay, in between you have 5.73. So what it does is, it moves to the higher level. Therefore, the answer, if I write mat.ceil and 5.73, the answer that I'm going to get is 6.0 as the answer. So the moment I write, that is mat.ceil within bracket a, where a is equals to 5.73, so the answer will be straight away 6.0. It doesn't perform approximation. Once again, I'm telling you, please be careful. Okay, do not get confused. Alright, so this is, you have about your mat.ceil. One more example I'm going to give you related to a negative number. Suppose if double a is equals to minus 3.6. Normally in approximation it goes to 4.0, but here what happens, what it is going to do here is, if I write mat.ceil open bracket minus, that is a, then that case what is the answer I'm going to get? So minus 3.6 belongs to two vertical negative integers, negative whole numbers, that is, one is minus 3.0 and minus 4.0. Now in this case, which one is greater? Remember, which one is greater? It is minus 4.0. It is not minus 3.0. It is minus 3.0 is greater and not minus 4.0. In case of negative, it is opposite. So it will move on to the bigger one, and therefore the answer in this case will be minus 3.0. So minus 3.0 will be your answer in this case. Alright. Then we move on to the next one. Just opposite of mat.ceil is another one, that is called mat.floor. Mat.floor. Okay. Now this mat.floor, it returns that is the whole number, either equal to like a or less than a. Either a or less than a. So let us understand again this same example here. Like suppose you have double a is equals to 3.94, and if I write here mat.floor and within bracket a, what is the answer that I'm going to get in this case? Here it means round down. Round. The other name for mat.floor is round down. Alright. So now in this case, here mat.floor. Okay, if I write, that means 3.94 lies between two vertical positive integers, that is 3.0 and 4.0. So in this case, which one is lesser? It is 3.0. So the answer will be 3.0. And if it is negative, suppose double a is equals to minus 5.63. So in this case, if I write mat.floor, okay, mat.floor, and then we have a. So what will be the answer? So minus 5.63 lies between, this is how you're going to solve it. Then it will be easy for you to understand. Between minus 5.0 and minus 6.0. Now in this case, which one is smaller? Obviously it is minus 6.0. Therefore the answer will be minus 6.0. So it doesn't perform approximation. Please remember another thing this way. Then we have the next one. mat.rint. RINT, which is not there in your book. See, I'm not going to teach the ones which is not applicable, okay? I'm going to teach you only the ones which is applicable to you. It is usable for you. So I'm going to write down this. So mat.rint, then you have A. It performs, this is called round off. Means approximation. Okay, this rint, RINT, stands for the approximation. Returns the approximate value of A. So suppose if it is double A is equals to 3.94. Then what it does? It takes 3.94. It after the decimal point, it considers the first digit. And you know the rules for approximation. If the first immediate digit after the decimal point is 5 or more than 5, then 1 will be added. Otherwise 0 will be added over here. So since 9 is greater than 5, so 1 is added, and therefore the answer is 4.0. So therefore this is your answer. Okay. Similarly, if it is this way, double A is equals to minus 4.63, then what it does? It performs the approximation. It ignores the sign at this stage. So here what happens is minus 4.63. Here 6 is greater than 5. Therefore adds 1 to it and becomes here. Then it becomes what? That is 4 plus 1, 5.0. Therefore the answer will be minus 5.0. This is how it performs. Okay, mat.rint. I hope it is clear. Then the next one, similar to mat.rint, is your mat.round. Now you might be understanding that when I am teaching you this, both are approximation. Then what is the basic difference between the two? This is also a round off. Okay, but the basic difference between these two is, here it is returning 4.0. In case of if I write mat.round, it will give us not 4.0, but it will give us 4 in the first case. And the second case, it is minus 5.0, it will give us minus 5. So it returns the integer value. Please remember, it returns the whole number. Okay, it returns whole number. Always. So this is the function that is used to return the whole number. The rest you have in your this thing, like there are other functions are there, log, and that is not important in your case. Alright, log and there is another one that is there, that is I think sine, cos, tan. They are not the trigonometrical functions. Since you have not done trigonometry, you will be doing in standard 9 or 10. When you do, then I will be teaching you that part. Okay. Then another two functions that I am going to teach you now is mat.max. Mat.max will return the maximum of both the numbers. Okay, of both the numbers. So like for example, if you have mat.max 5.6 and minus 5.6. Now out of this, which one is greater? We know that 5.6 is greater, so answer will be 5.6. Again, if it is mat.max and 4, 2, 2.8. So the answer will be 4. Okay, whichever is greater. Right. Similarly, then we have the opposite one, that is mat.min, a, b. It returns the minimum of the two integers or two values. It can be integer, they can be double also. So if I write here mat.min 4.5, okay, and then we write over there 6. So the answer will be 4.5. So these are the functions, math functions today that we have done, and I hope that you have understood. In the next video again I'll come up with some more especially the increment and the decrement operators that you should be knowing. All right. So till then, take care and God bless each one of you. Bye bye.